Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg and I'm going to go over the Bitcoin short, maybe long-term time frames and just talk about what's going on with the markets. Let everybody know where I'm coming from my point of view, because you have a lot of bearish people out there calling for low Bitcoin, like 12,000, 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 3,000, 2,000. And of course, it's going to zero too, right? You got to leave those people in there too, the zero people. So, all right, guys, so let's go over this, and I'm just going to show you. I have it on the daily. I've been going over a lot of the shorter time frames, just looking at this structure, and we take a look at this, and we'll see. We'll see, okay? Like, here's Bitcoin. I've been over this a few times in other videos, making a wave move down. Now, if I open up this RSI, you can take a look at that. You see that lowest peak on the RSI on the daily? It's hit right there, okay? Right in this area. So more than likely, in my opinion, this is a fifth wave that's being formed. And I also think there's a potential. There's a very good potential that Bitcoin is forming a bottom. There's that potential. I think the bottom is closer than people realize. Are we going to say this is the bottom? This is the bottom? We're not going to know until it's all done. But I think this could be it. Now, could it go down to these levels all these other bears are talking about? It could be. But you want to know something? Here's the difference between me and them, is that when Bitcoin was going through here, I was bearish. I would have been the guy telling you it's going down. But when I was telling you it's going down up there, you guys were looking at me, not you guys, but some of those people out there in the cryptoverse going, oh, you're crazy, man. You don't know what you're doing. Let me tell you something, guys. I was doing trading all through the 90s. In the .com era, and then after that, okay? And then I decided to get into crypto, and I was told, crypto is different, Greg. It's different. It's not quite like stocks. It's just like stocks. They just happen to go up and down a lot more, which is actually good. And you know what, too? The smaller cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, smaller than Bitcoin, the ones like Ethereum, even Solana, they're actually easier to trade. They do more natural moves. Okay, because there's an old Elliott wave theory, and then there's the new Elliott wave theory. For those that don't know, I'm just to let you know, there's two different ones, because computers and algos got involved into them, and some of those cryptos that are not getting traded a whole lot by bots and things, they have more natural moves, so they're easier to trade. That's my take on it. So I figured out in like 2 weeks, I was like, no, this is an asset class, just like anything else. So anyhow, up here, I would say bearish. And then all through this right here, guys, all through there, I would say that that is a bearish move. It's a three-way move. It's bearish. It's not going up. It's going to break down from there. Go look at the video. I made a video specifically talking about how this is a three-wave move. It's going down. One video just on that move. I can't remember where it is. I think it was back in March maybe, or something like that, right here. And I was told I was crazy. Now we're down here. I'm saying, oh, we're forming a bottom. We're forming a bottom. Now I'm being told again, here I am crazy. You see how that works? You got the herd, and then you have the outcast people that are saying things that are different. So you want to make money in this market? Here's the deal. If you're with the crowd, it's probably not going to happen. I mean, think about it logically. Is the crowd making all the money? No, they're losing the money. The third waivers, you know what I call third waivers? You know that wave, like right over here, this wave over here on Bitcoin. I'll show you something, guys, real quick. Check this out. I'll tell you about the third waivers. If you're still here, you're probably not a third waiver, but the third waivers are out there. You see this big massive wave over here? Okay, within this wave, if Bitcoin goes up and does another move like this, let's say, for example, 1, 2, and does a 3, 4, 5, something like that, as an example, okay? It takes months to make that wave. There's that third wave. Third waivers. You know what the third waivers are? Oh, they left. They packed their bags, like Benjamin Cohen telling all his followers to put on their parkas and, oh, we got to get ready for crypto winter, guys. You know, we're going down, right? Those are the third waivers, because you know what? They ain't hanging out right here. And then they're going to pile in right in this area, about halfway up. They're going to be going in. All the third waivers, they're all around. They're around. That's how it works, guys. That's how the waves works. They're all around. They're not paying attention to it. And then finally, when it's going up, Bitcoin's going up, 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 up. And then guess what? They're like, I need to jump in there too. That's how the third waves work. It's a mental thing. All right. Sorry, I go off on my tangent, but let you guys know. So here's the deal. Here's the deal right here. Okay. So this is what I think. Call me crazy if you want. Leave a comment down below. Say I'm out of my mind. Here we go. Looking at the RSI on this. I'm going to pull open the RSI for you guys. Okay, check this out. Right there on this wave right here, guys. You see, boom. You see that wave? Third wave. So it popped up and it's coming down a little bit here on that first wave. Okay. Now I could be wrong. This could just dump out of nowhere. This could just dump. I'm just trying to make sense of this for you. It makes sense to me. And I'm going to take the one of these my brush right here. Okay, so now I'm possibly going to third wave. That second wave could go up a little bit more, but if it's a diagonal, so what will it do? It'll go like something like this. I'm going to draw the future. Here we go. And then boom, third wave, come all the way down there possibly. Won't even barely break that. And then this fourth wave actually go way up there again like that. And then a fifth wave dump. Just like that. And then you have, see, I would put the line right there and you'll have something like, just like that. You see, could do something just like that. Okay. That's kind of what I'm expecting. I think it's reasonable. Here it is on the daily chart. You know, if it's stuck in a wave. So this is the daily chart. And then, you know, a lot of the Bitcoin, it goes somewhere and then it doesn't move anymore. Well, it could be stuck in a second wave for a while. It could be stuck in one of these fourth waves for a while. You know, it's very clear. You have to be able to be, you know, a little bit flexible on things changing, you know, like, okay, I said, this is what the move it's going to make. Well, you know what could happen? It could go way up there. And then the third wave could, you know, go like this, right? Down over here possibly. And then the fourth wave might go up something like that, just as an example, you know, and the fifth wave, you know, it just, things change. I'm just making an estimate right now. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to go over the markets and show you some things right here, guys. Take a look at this stuff. I want to let you know some things that are going on. Which one? Here's the oil chart. This is one you want to pay attention to. Oil is dumping down below. It looks like it went down to $98, $99. Is this going to continue on? Possibly it could continue on. This is good. You want this to come down. This wants to come down. This is good for the markets and it's good for inflation. Now, there are some people that are going against narrative saying possibly peak inflation has already hit. And it could have. If you go look at, there's some articles out there that people put together a good case for it. And one of the ways to be able to identify that is looking at the commodities like oil and going, what's oil doing? Is it still trending up? Okay, well, inflation probably hasn't peaked, but now it's going down. Do we know if this is a correction and then it's going to trend back up? We don't know yet, but so far, so good. It's gone down quite a bit. So far, so good. The DXY, lots of people talk about the DXY and it's going to do a moonshot to 160. No, it's not. It's not going to do a moonshot to 160. It's going to maybe hit, let me see, what's my number up there? 108, and it might shoot up a little bit more. But if you see on this weekly chart, you can see right there, okay? Look, that's third wave peak right there, and there's divergence. It's got to get way past there on this weekly to take that divergence out. Now, this divergence on the weekly chart, that's bearish divergence. Here, I'll show you guys like that. Bearish divergence, just like that. It's on the weekly chart. It's going to resolve itself out, and it's going to turn around. The DXY is, and more than likely, it's going to get up into those areas. It's had my target box on the DXY there for, I don't know. I've had that big difference. I think it's December, something like that, December or January. And then once this starts trending around, the DXY is going to go into that. It's going to start trending down. Now, is it inversely related to Bitcoin? That is not true. All that DXY means is when it starts going down, that Bitcoin has less of a headwind, that it can go up, and also with other risk on assets. That's all that it means. There's not 100% DXY's down, Bitcoin up, or vice versa, or with the other risk on assets and the technology stocks, okay? So do I think there's more downside with it? I do. US Treasury, let's take a look at that. Boring chart again. You see, this is a topping pattern on the US Treasury. Third wave peak on the weekly. Go up, click the fifth right there. So it's in a topping pattern. 10-year treasuries are an indication of what the market thinks what's going on with the interest rates, guys. That's why it's important to talk these charts. Everybody's talking about interest rates. Oh, Greg, you know, your crypto is all going to zero because interest rates are going up. Okay, well, that is possible. It does have an environment where Bitcoin is going to have a difficult time going up. But let me remind my followers on this channel that interest rates and quantitative tightening, different environment, did start right here in November 2015. Interest rates started, and then quantitative tightening started right there. And then Bitcoin did a 5,800% moonshot, and they had QT all through here, through there, and even going in over here 2019. Okay, so the Fed did quantitative tightening from here to here, and then they over here, March of 2020, we all know what happened. And then boom, they went to quantitative easing, which goes back to my federal funds rate and my theory, what the Fed is doing right now because of this stuff, modern monetary theory, MMT, it's because of this. So what they're going to be doing is this probably, guys. Here you go. It's going to go up, and then they're going to drop it back down. They're going to raise rates to go up, and they're going to drop it back down. They're going to raise rates to go up, and they're going to drop it back down. Raise rates, and then they're basically, that's what they're going to do, probably going into the future for the next few years. That's a theory that I have that I think they could be going on. Right now, with everything's going on with the oil and other areas of the macro environment and the GDP, if the GDP, it's going to have negative GDP for second quarter. That's going to say recession, right? Well, guess what? They're going to reverse for a little while, lower rates, and they're going to be like, oh, it's no good. Raise rates. They're going to be doing a whipsaw effect. That's what I'm saying, guys. All right. If you made it all the way to the end of my video, I do appreciate you. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.